Alright, so today we're going to be using Claude to build a quote generator for a service-based business, as y'all probably see because that's why y'all clicked on this video. So how exactly this is going to work is you'll get input from the customer or whatever, and then you're going to have your own set of rules or standards that help decipher through and give an automatic quote. So if you don't have something like this already, this is going to help you be able to build this. Or if you want me to build this for you personally, you can book a call with me. I'll have that in the link in the description, and we can discuss that. So let me show you what we kind of already built. This is a skill already built out right now that you can download in GitHub, but I'm also going to show you all how to build this. So how this would work. The person, your client, comes to your website and describes exactly what the problem is. And you can also take into account taxes, material markups, deposit, whatever. However you run your business. And now you're going to click build estimate. Now it's going to give an estimate. This will be how the estimate looks. Everything accounted for. All these rules can be changed to customize for you, whatever service-based business you have. This is really just a real baseline skill to help you build on top of, right? Because I can't give real information. I'm not working with a real business. It'll also draft up an email to send or a text message. I'll put this in for companies on a website. We can have it set up to automate an email to them or text message, however you would like to have that done. But for this video, it's just a rough draft for the email and text message. So let's go ahead and get into the main part of the video on actually how to build this. So the first thing you're going to want to do, if you don't have VS Code already, you're going to type in VS Code, come over here and click download. Now once you're in VS Code, you want to go to extensions, type in Claude, and click install. Then come down here, go to settings, type in Claude, and make sure allow dangerously skip permissions is on. This just lets you let it work while you sit there, so you don't have to sit there and keep approving everything it does. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the build. This is the prompt I'm going to use. I'll leave this link to my school community, my free school community. If y'all want to join, I'll have the prompt and the GitHub repo in my free school community. So I'll just read the prompt to you. I'm building a quote generator for a local painting business, and I'll be recording myself building it. I've attached a sample estimate PDF. This is the exact look and format the generator must produce. Study it and match it. What to build? A small runnable app that turns a plain English job description into a professional estimate PDF that looks like the attachment. How it should work. I type a job in plain English, repaint the living room and hall, 2 coats, trim, 2 doors, patch some holes. It maps the words to line items using an editable rate sheet. A config file I can change. Prep labor, $55 an hour, trim, $60 an hour, premium paint, $48 a gallon, supplies, $85 a job, blah, 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 blah. All right, you get the point, right? And this is a prompt that I had Claude give me after I built the whole thing. So yeah, and then this is the PDF I pasted in there that's going to go off of. This would be like your PDF, okay? Whatever your I'm sure you have some type of PDF with how you do quotes or whatever. This will help that. Or that will be what you need to plug in. You can use any prompt you want to. Honestly, the best prompt is you just talking to it and explaining what your problems are, how your business works. Because the more description you give, the better output you're going to get. And also, the better it knows you, the better it can tailor it to you. Also, I forgot to mention, make sure you have this in plan mode. Right now, we're going to plan out everything before it actually starts building. It'll start getting out the kinks and everything, and it won't just start building random shit. as y'all see right here, it'll start asking me questions. That's what's good about having it in plan mode. It'll help you decipher through things you didn't even think of. For this, I'm probably just going to do what it recommends. Alright, so here's the plan it came up with. We're just going to auto accept this. You'd want to read through kind of just to look and see to make sure it aligned with what you said. But this looks good so far. And for me, once I start building, I just let it go and bypass permissions. And once we're in bypass permissions, I just kind of sit back and let it build until it's done. That's what's kind of great about Claude Code. You really just need to be the director and tell it exactly what you want, and it can do all the code, all the back-end stuff that you need. So everything is completely built out. All I did right there was sit back and just wait. I actually left my computer while everything was building, but this is completely done. I'm going to have it put it into a URL so we can actually see a visual representation of this. Can you put this into a URL so I can see a visual representation of this? How exactly does this skill work? Can you put the visual representation into a demo so I can see this in a URL? Because it just produced the PDF quote, but I think I can actually get, well, no, I can get it to actually show a demo of the URL. All right, so now it actually completely generated the skill demo, so y'all can actually see how this looks in format. It's kind of like the thing I showed you at the first, but it's just specifically for painting. So let's do a fake generated estimate here. So as you see, we have a fake generated estimate right here. It goes through everything, and it has everything that I put in the fake PDF of how the estimate and everything goes. So, I mean, this looks really good. Obviously, you can tailor this to yourself, however you want it. At the first demo I showed y'all, this demo right here, I'll drop the GitHub repo so y'all can kind of just put this in and then build off of this. And then also, if y'all want to work with me one-on-one, I have the link in the description. Y'all can book a call with me. And if y'all want the GitHub repo, that will be in my free school community. That'll also be linked in the description. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and comment what videos y'all would want to see next.